CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we made some pretty good progress in warships. As you can see, we did fall out of gold, but we did make it up to gold. So we're going to go over everything, 4 engines, the next tech tree path, the base design, all that good stuff to get you guys up and ahead and rocking and rolling as well. So yeah, if you guys enjoy the videos, I do appreciate if you're going to use the code chicken in I messed that up. If you're okay, let's try it again. I appreciate if you use the code chicken in the shop if you're going to pick up instant training or anything like that for the season. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Closing in on 30,000. That would be nice to hit it during season 30, but we will see. So we went up to 4, and just going to 4 by itself, that was a definite push point. You know, when you look at it, you got to weigh it. What's the best defense? Sometimes adding an engine room is the best defense, and right now that was definitely true. So if I go against anyone that's at 3 ERs, it's an automatic win pretty well, unless, you know, unless I severely screw up the attack, which is not impossible. But yeah, so here's where we're at right now. We got the troop health. I haven't unlocked any chests in gold yet. I just got that 1 extra rank chest, and I was able to get the troop health with that, and we got it up to tick 4. So if we go back and look at the other stuff that we did, I maxed out troop damage. That was good. I brought up sniper towers to tick 4, just to allow us just to give us another building. It's important, you know, or it's just a nice little bump you can get. I don't have a ton invested in my defense, so just getting another structure that you have to take down. When you attack the base, that's going to slow them down, you know, just by a handful of seconds. So, yeah, I think we did cannons to 4, snipers to 4, troop damage maxed, and we got troop health to 4. So, that's where we're at right now. I know we have a lot of stuff that we don't have back here yet. And I mean, and if you're taking a different route than the chicken, I mean, all you want to do is just, if you're staying at 3 engines for a while, make sure that you got a super dirty base. You know, throw some shock launchers in there. It's going to be very difficult very soon to progress at 3 engines if you don't have a ton of defenses. So, but what I'm looking at next is, my next stop is the good doctor. We want to get to Dr. Kavan. We're going to go through this. We're actually going to be taking the Flotsam cannon, unless something changes within the next day or 2. That's looking like the prototype of choice right off the bat. Just with, you know, we only have the 1 troop health, and it's a pain for riflemen, it's a pain for bombers, it's a pain for heavies and that kind of stuff. We don't really have anything that would have the benefit of a damage amp. Excuse me, we might switch to that later. But yeah, it's looking like the next path is, again, the bottom path straight through Kavan, Warriors, and then right up to 5 if we're going to keep tech riding. But obviously that could change over the next few days. So, yeah, we fell back a little bit. It got really tough really quickly at 4 engines. I'll show you basically what we were struggling with now, and it's just the attacks are slow. But, yeah, you see, I think this was when I went... This was around when I went to 4, and we were just able to just quickly get up to 16, so that was really nice that happened. But, yeah, so why don't we just do some live attacks? Here's the base. This is actually one that I made. I didn't copy it. It's essentially the same thing that you'll see other people using, but basically all that we want to do with it is we want to split them up in the middle, force them to go over some mines, and have them trail off over here, use a boom cannon so they can't throw out just 1 boat of bombers onto it. And then we want to spread out our mines here kind of in the middle, keep the defenses pulled back from the engines, so they have to walk forwards towards the defenses to take them down, because the cryo bombers, if you guys haven't noticed, they actually kind of work like scorchers. So someone asked me the other day if this was a bug, and I'm pretty sure this is how, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is how they're supposed to work. Is they'll shoot at something and then they'll shoot at something else, so they can actually switch targets a little bit. So they're a bit confusing with how that, you know, how they look sometimes. But yeah, so here's all we're doing for the attacks. We'll go 1 heavy, 1. I already screwed it up. Nice. Yeah, so the 2 boats of heavies were supposed to be on the other side, but I think we can still make this work. Okay, so that's basically all we're doing there. And then we're just delay dropping on that right-hand side, and then we're delay dropping on the left-hand side. So we're going to try to get everybody to go up the middle. We want that one, the boats, the two boats on the right to trail off towards the towards the right, obviously. And then from there, we just need to delay drop over here. So a little bit slow on that. I'm kind of all over the place here. Not really doing a great job, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so there we go. And this way, it's the same as with any split drop attack strategy, I guess. Look at these guys. They all went towards the the middle. That's probably gonna be too late there. Maybe not. Maybe not. And you see how deadly those mines can be. That's with a little bit of troop health, but just not quite enough. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one. We lost all our bombers there. That was just really, honestly, just a really bad drop. I couldn't have screwed that up any worse. And we hit almost every mine. But you see, with the troop health now, we can walk over, I think, 3 mines with the bombers. So it should be a little bit easier. If he goes straight for... Okay, I was going to say, if he goes straight for... but you see what I mean? Unless we're flaring onto the engine itself, they are going to switch targets a lot back and forth. I'm just trying not to get them to... switch over on the buildings too much. Okay, so obviously we're going to lose this one. That's not even going to be close. In terms of time, if you can get around 240, I found is kind of the sweet spot. Not 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That's not the sweet spot. Oh my god, we got lucky. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. But, yeah, so I mean, that's essentially... What I said is essentially what we wanted to do, not how it ended up looking, but... you see right here, it's really like, in terms of the base layer, like it really comes down to the mine placement. If you can get those in kind of really dirty spots, then you're going to be in a much better position. Especially, it looks like this guy doesn't have troop health. I think that bombardier stepped on 1 mine. So yeah, let's try another one and see if we can do it a little bit better. But we're getting there. We're getting there. That's going to bring us back up to 16. We're not fighting for chest right now, so, you know, you can change up, using heavies and bombers. I believe at 3 engines, we still want to be heavy rushing. It just depends on the base. Some of them you can use bombers on, but for the most part, it's 4-4, 3-4. So, okay, so this one's nice. We got a 3 engine here. So, yeah, I mean, we can do a couple things now that we're at 4 yards. We can take our time more, but I find, you know, to be honest, it's still a lot faster just simply heavy rushing. So this guy doesn't have a ton of crazy defenses, so I think we'll be okay. Plus, we have that added troop health now, so we shouldn't really have any issues. We're still going to do it the same way. We're going to go 3 on the right and then 5 on the left. Get these guys to take out this for us. And I'm going to shock. Actually... I don't know if I'm going to shock anything. I'm just going to let them go. And we'll save our gunboat energy for this side. Because you see with that added troop health, they should be sitting pretty. Machine guns aren't going to do anything. It's just you don't want them sitting in a field of boom cannons if they don't have to be. But yeah. So we're going to get them up here. We'll throw a couple shocks down. Bingo, bango, bongo. Away we go. We'll probably have to reflare again. It's been a minute since I've hit a 3 engine. Today's mostly been all 4s, so let's try. Let's try that. I should have just pulled that one back a little bit, hit the cannon too. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get one more. Let's hit it right there. And now we just gotta finish this. So yeah, the troop health, the heavy rush is gonna be a little bit easier. And yeah. We just want to play it safe, make sure we take down the base, and I doubt he's going to be able to finish us in 250. I don't know if that's even possible at 4 yards for the most part. He got a really great hit, though. It's certainly a lot better than my last one at 4, so... yeah, as long as you don't really screw it up, then going to 4 and going against the 3, it should be an auto win, unless you really mess up the attack. But he had a pretty solid one here, so can't really say too much about that. Yeah, even though you see the cryo switch targets to the boom cannon. But yeah, even though he did everything right, you know, he still came away 222. So It's not that simple always, but hopefully that helps you guys out in terms of the tech path and everything like that. Hopefully we can get our next chest in gold. But yeah, so that's the next plan. Is the Good Doctor is coming up, and yeah, I don't think there's really there's no reason to go top path unless you're going for rocket launchers. That's a really expensive. You got to go through a lot of stuff that's not really helpful there to get to rockets. So I feel like we're not going to see a lot of rocket launchers right away. But yeah, so that's the plan. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Hopefully it gets you sorted, and hopefully you enjoy the video. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll catch you next one, guys. Chicken out, back.